y'all, it's Hope at Crafty Hope and welcome. I am coming here today to show you the Magical Mystery Bead box from Jesse James Beads for January 2023. I have to tell you, I am a Jesse James Beads design ambassador. That's the JJB ambassador hashtag you see below. And so they sent this to me at no cost, but you're going to get my review of this as we go through. And I'm going to admit that I think I've seen a peek of it and I'm super excited. So first thing I want to tell you though, they sent me this to let you know that if you sign up for a free month Magical Mystery Bead Box plan by February 1st, your first box will be free. So no code is needed. Those February boxes will ship by the 17th of February. And so I'm hoping I get this up by that February 1st date so y'all can hear all about that. But first thing I want to show you is this Magical Mystery Bead Box. I've not opened it. Like I said, I think I saw a peek of it online and I'm super excited. You'll see if it's what I think it is. If it is, we'll see. If not, we'll all get a big surprise. All right, let's see. It is, y'all. I'm super excited. Okay, so it's the Magical Mystery Book Club, January 2023 edition. And this is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the books, but I think there are 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that they are drawing the theme from. And as you can see, this side of the card here that shows you what all of the books are and the ingredients in here, that is, it looks like a library card, like the stamp where you would have your books checked out. So I think that's super cute. So I'm going to try to go through this, I think, in the order that's on here, just because it's easier for me to keep up with where I am. So in the first book on here, y'all, is my favorite book of all time. It's Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So we're going to start there. Let me move this out of the way. Here, I'm going to let y'all see how this is packaged. It's beautifully packaged with all kinds of fabulous things. But this has 6 little containers of beads in it. So we're going to start, if I can find it, with the Pride and Prejudice one. That's this one right here. And these little plastic containers are great, but they tend to seal them up pretty well, so I may have to unseal them off camera. But you get a little peek here of what is in there. So let me see if I can get this open. Oh, it's not super sealed. All right. So what I don't have, oh, y'all, I'm going to have to go grab it. Maybe, we'll see. I might can just use this. Oh, y'all, look at that. Gorgeous. These are, I mean, the bright red here throws me a little, but it goes really well, I think, with some of the other colors. So you've got some like poppy red lava beads here. How pretty are those? And then these 2 large hold ceramic turquoise beads. There's these periwinkle teardrops that are glass. And I'm going to try to speed through this because there's a lot to unpack here. These kind of tassels I love. They make me think of fairy tutus. How pretty is that? I know I'll be able to do something with those. Then what else have we got? We've got 4 of these like champagne. They're champagne on one side and kind of a creamy white on the other, of these glass oval beads. Oh, I love these. These are like a gray matte with an AB finish. Oh, I'm going to lose it. AB finish beads there. And then a bunch of these little periwinkle with an AB finish beads. I love that there's so many of these. Can I tell you? I love when there's lots of little beads. So those are really gorgeous. And the periwinkle to me is just kind of a blue violet. I hope that's coming through there. And then there are a bunch of these tiny faceted barrels in this like caramel color. How lovely. That color definitely makes me think of like Jane Austen for some reason. I don't know what it is. There we go. And then a bunch of bead caps. How lovely. In both a silver, I'm going to try to have some facing up and some facing down. So there's the silver ones and this like floral bead cap. And then some antiqued brass, y'all. And I love me some antique brass. That definitely makes me feel like the Jane Austen-y feel. So how many? 2, 4, 6, 8 of those? That's a bunch. Bunch. All right, so that is the Pride and Prejudice bead mix. I am super thrilled about that. I'm going to try to, because I want to try to keep them in the containers so that I don't lose track of what's what. So that is number 1. So number 2 is Frankenstein. Now that is one of the few books on this list I have not read, and I may have to remedy that now that it's on this list. All right, so here is Frankenstein. And y'all, look at that. It's kind of dark and mysterious, just like I imagine Frankenstein is. All right, let's see. Is it? No. Perfect. All right, so we've got... Oh, and y'all, I didn't... There are little quotes from the books on top of these. So this one from Pride and Prejudice says, "There is nothing so bad as parting with one's friends." And that's by Miss Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. And this one from Frankenstein is, "Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful." That's Frankenstein's monster said that. All right, so let's look at Frankenstein. Oh yeah, definitely dark and mysterious. All right, what have we got? I'm going to start with these big barrel beads. Y'all, look at those. How luscious. And it almost looks like it's got some writing on it. I'm trying to see if it does or if that's just kind of abstract writing. I think it may be just something abstract. Very cool. All right. There are these 2 large hold, I think they're glass, with a like a chocolatey color with a white swirl. A couple of large, are these briolets? No, they are center drilled, so top to bottom. I'm gonna break them. Drilled of these 2, and the colors, I don't know, it's like a brown but a hematite at the same time. It's very neat. And you get on the back side like a little bit of purple in it. All right, these are a shell oval that are also center drilled. How pretty those are. And let's see, we've got 4, 6 of these, and I'm trying to tell, I can't quite tell if they are, I think they're stone because they've got a good weight to them, but they've got like a marble brown black color to them. And I will take pictures of each of these mixes individually so you can see them, and you can see that at the end of my post. And these really neat spacer beads. These are an antique brass spacer bead. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. These kind of chunky metal beads. I kind of like those a lot. They've got a lot of really beautiful texture to them. So 6 of those, and then let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these little black teardrop glass beads. Fabulous. I love how many of those there are. And then some more little spacer beads in silver. So this definitely is a silvery mini mix here. That's fab. All right, so that is Frankenstein. Next one's Little Women, y'all. I cannot tell you, I've read that book so many times. Yeah. So let me see if I can find Little Women. Here we go. All right. So there is always light behind the clouds, and that's Mrs. March. Fabulous. Fabulous. And y'all, look how sweet and Little Women-y that is. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see what we've got in here. And it definitely makes me think of like flowers and springtime, and there are flowers. Oh, there are flowers. Ah, I'm super excited about that. All right, so we'll start with the biggest ones in here, which are these kind of, what do you call it? What do you call it? Hourglass. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I was like, a time clock. No, it's an hourglass shape bead here, and it's kind of a pink and white coloring there, and they're glass. And then there are 4 large glass beads in this pale blue green, like a sea foamy green almost. Oh, that is a really pretty color. All right. And let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 to 12 of these what look like ceramic beads in this grass green color. Oh, I love that. Really pop of green in this. Yeah, that's super nice. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at the flowers because I can't help myself. So there are 4 of these pink ones, and they are drilled from the top here down into the middle like a star. Oh gosh, can you see those? Do I have something you can put them on? I don't know right now. Let's see. Do you see them any better on there? This pale, pale pink. Oh, I love it. I may need to find something black to put these on so you can see them better. They're so pretty. And then there are a couple of green ones in that same shape. And then there are 4 of these, which are like cone-shaped almost. Let me see. Let me see the side here. I really love those. And they're clear with an AB finish on it. And like there's some detail. I don't know if you can see those little dots around the petals. Those are super, I can't, thinking. And then some pale pink cubes. Get those pretty little cubes. And then some simple, very flower inspired silver bead caps. Oh, this is such a sweet mix. Such a sweet mix. For even all the heartache that is in Little Women, that is a sweet mix. Alright, so Anne of Green Gables, another one that I read many, many times. In fact, I think I just reread it because I loved it so much. So, the true friends are always together in spirit, which is, of course, Anne Shirley from Anne of Green Gables. And let's see. Oh, I didn't show y'all peek, but I guess it doesn't matter. This one is another gorgeous one. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we've definitely got like a coppery color going on in here with a little brass. So here are these beautiful copper beads. They're kind of ornate. They would make such a really neat statement on a necklace, just simply like that, you know, with something hanging down. Oh, those are really beautiful. And these circles are gorgeous. I just did a simple necklace using some of the chain reaction and some circle beads, like circle round. What do you want to call that? I don't know. Round? They're not round. They're circle. I don't know. Coins, maybe. But anyway, I had a larger one in a similar color to this that I did. I want to link to that up there. But these, oh my gosh, the sparkle on them, y'all. So good. So good. Some center drilled teardrops in a like champagne brown. Fabulous. More grassy green beads. I love it. I don't know why. I love it. This opaque green too, to me is just, I don't know, it's luscious. I said luscious about something else, but there are 2 beautiful little charms. Look at these flowers with the rhinestones in the middle. Those would work beautifully as earrings or even like a single charm on a bracelet. How precious. Alright, I'm trying to save these for last, but I'm going to go ahead and have to get them. These antiqued brass flower beads they're tiny, but they will make such a neat statement and something, just that pop of metal. Yeah. Oh, I'm really loving this mix, y'all. So there are let's see, 2, if I can get them, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, oh, maybe I miscounted. I must have miscounted. 10 to 12 of these clear, like hexagon shaped tiny beads. I love that. Because you could, like I said, that bracelet maybe with some of those and just do a simple beaded bracelet with a charm or 2. Oh, how beautiful, y'all. I'm designing already. And then some of these tiny green beads. And I'm not going to count them, but you can see that's a nice little pile. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 14, 16. I don't know. I can't count today, but look at those. Again, the green is getting me today. I guess it's because it's winter and I'm ready for everything to be green and not just some things. All right, the next one is another book I have not read, but really probably should. Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I have to admit, I've never read an Agatha Christie. I know for a reader, that's awful, right? So this is, I believe in loyalty to one's friends and one's family, which is Princess Dragomirov for Murder on the Orient Express, obviously. And here's a little peek of the red. How fabulous. All right, so we're going to open this one. And y'all, I'm loving that there are so many different colorways in this mix that you could go in a direction, but that you could possibly combine things from others. This is what's great about the Magical Mystery Bead Box is, first off, it's a surprise every month. It's a surprise. Secondly, that what you get can be combined in so many different ways. You can get other boxes that you've had before the next month and just bring things in. So, all right, I have said that. Let's get to the beads in this one. There are more flowers. All right, I guess we'll start with those. So there are 4 of these beautiful poppy red flowers right here with they're drilled in the center here, so like a bead cap. And they do have a little bit of a curve to them. Those are super sweet. Oh my gosh. All right, and 4 black hearts. These are glass. And how perfect, since it's Valentine's Day this coming month. So that's, you know, you could definitely pull something out for Valentine's Day with these pretty hearts. And there's some, looks like fresh water. I can't tell if these are glass or not. They feel glass, but they look like really expensive pearls. They're really nice. I like those. They definitely give that Agatha Christie mysterious, old, you know, I guess, I don't know when Agatha Christie was set, 20s and 30s maybe, but it definitely gives you that vibe. All right, I'm really drawn to these two. These are some, oh my gosh, they are on bald head pins, charms. So there are 4 of these with the black, looks like beads on the center and then bead caps on the outside. So I guess if you wanted to, you could probably take these apart and have whatever black bead is in there and the bead caps. You wouldn't be able to keep these beautiful little bald head pins, but that's additional components you've got in there. Oh, yeah, some more of these little flower charms. Oh my gosh, and now you've got some white ones and some black, or I've got them. If you get the January box, you've got them too. These black and white flower charms. Fabulous. 2 little red ovals. They match those flowers from earlier. There's a bunch like the green ceramic beads we had earlier. We've got some red ones. So if you kept these, you could even do like a Christmas design maybe. You know, if you want to plan way ahead. way ahead. I love these like bellflower shaped head pins. There. And so you've got like 8 of those in gold. So in the Agatha Christie one, you've got the gold. And then these are some really simple spacer beads. Just gold, simple, classic spacer beads. All right. That is Agatha Christie. Murder on the Orient Express. And then our last bead mix is going to be Charlotte's Web. Now, y'all, I don't like spiders, but I've definitely read Charlotte's Web at least 2, if not 3 times. So, as well as seen the movie and all of those things. So, you have been my friend. That in itself, you have been my friend. That in itself is a tremendous thing. That's Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. So, fabulous. We're going to look at this one. Like I said, I got a peek of these, and this color mix is probably my absolute favorite, though I really did love the Anna Green Gables one, which doesn't surprise me. All right, let's see what Charlotte's Web has. And it is going to be teals and indigos. Oh my goodness. So the first things I'm going for are these beautiful teal blue glass drops. Look at these. They are shaped like chandelier crystals, and I cannot get over how gorgeous they are. This, I don't know how I'm going to keep myself. I mean, I want to use them, but at the same time, I want to hoard them and not do something awful with them. I love them. All right. Oh, those are so good. All right, there are several of these. They feel, hard to tell. I think they may be stone as well. Dark blue, indigo, navy-ish, simple round beads. They are really nice. They would, you know, just be a nice little accent or something. They are heavy being stone. So, and I'm guessing they're stone just by the weight. There are these, oh, I can't ever remember what they're, stained glass, I think is what they're called, beads that have this teal blue, but they have the gold edging on it. And I think they're called a stained glass bead. Those are really fabulous. And then we've got some more teardrops. These are smaller than some of the others we've gotten, but they are in like the gold is gold. Like you want some sparkle and bling, that is it. You cannot be mistaken. That is gold. All right, there are these large corrugated poofy gold beads. So another great gold bead here. And they're fairly, I think they must be hollow. They are really lightweight. So I kind of like that if you've got something like these stone beads that are heavy, you can balance that out with these lighter hollow beads. All right, and then we've got, let's see, some more spacers. I think we had some silver ones in one of the previous mixes up here. I can't be sure which one. They've all been so gorgeous. And y'all, we have more stuff in this box. So don't think these bead mixes are all you're getting in a magical mystery bead box. There's more to come. So here are these beautiful spacers. And there's some more. These are just kind of classic daisy spacers, and they are in less, they're not quite rose gold, but just a paler gold. But nice and subtle, and just what you need to like add a little hint of something. And then these, I think, are all the same thing. They're like, yeah, they're bicones in a great AB dark blue purple color. I hope you can see that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so that is all of our bead mixes. Like I said, I will have pictures of them all spread out so you can get a look at them and pause, or, you know, let me know if you want a better picture of them. Okay, so what's next? Now that we've gone on, there is what's called the literature cord. Let's see if I can be quiet with this. Okay, y'all, this is neat. All right, so it feels like it's a faux leather. And it's got writing on it. It looks like, oh my gosh, dictionary text type writing. So I can see like verb and a definition on here. It says sparkle. So it may all be the definition of sparkle. I think it is. How fabulous. But I just like that it's got the words on it. And I'm trying to see how much. This may be, it's more than 2 feet. It could be almost 3. And it is this great cord that you could add woven in a bracelet or, you know, on a necklace, however you want to do it. Actually, I think it's not on the list, but they've also sent some cord ends in here. So yeah, I was going to go ahead because I was looking at the list and I was like, these aren't on the list, but I've got some silver cord ends in here that could clamp down on either end of this cord. And if you don't like the silver, of course, you know, you can get some from your own stash. I'm sure Jesse James has more on the website. Yeah. So that, yeah, I have to think on how to use this cord because I don't use a lot of cord in my stuff, but this with writing on it, oh my gosh. Yeah, I want to use that. Then there is a paperclip gold metal chain. So, oh, that says gold. I've got silver, so it doesn't matter. Maybe I get somebody else's card. I think this is probably to match my clips over here. But y'all, you cannot go wrong with a paperclip chain. It is just lovely, and I'm sure that's a little tongue-in-cheek to use the paperclip with a book theme. That's, you know, it kind of goes with it. I love this chain. And again, I've got 2.5 to 3 inches. I'm so bad at like thinking of what it is on my own, but yeah, it's going to be 2.5 to 3 inches, feet. So that is fabulous. And then the last thing on my list is a book charm set. Now it is coming in a nice little organza bag. And I'm super excited about these. These are individually wrapped, so I may pause it here and show you each of these once I get them out of the wrapping. Okay, y'all, are you ready? These are charms that are all 6 of the books that we have bead mixes for. So there is a Charlotte's Web one, and y'all, they are lockets. They open, well, I haven't even, but they open. I'm trying to see how to insert things, so I can't tell. Let me see, can I use this? Will this show me if it's, nope, I think you just cut things down to the size that you want and slip it in, unless I am seeing that wrong. But that's okay with me. I'm good with that. So these are lockets, and they match each of the books. So there's a Charlotte's Web one. The back of mine is kind of a silvery gunmetal. There's an Agatha Christie, and mine is shiny gold, just like the shiny gold of the Agatha Christie one. There's the Little Women, and it is silver. There is Anne of Green Gables, and it is a like brassy bronze. I'm trying to see if they each have different shapes or not. Anyway, this is, which one am I missing? Is this Pride and Prejudice? It's my favorite book, and I can't even see it. It's Pride and Prejudice. It is a gold. And then the last one is Frankenstein, and it is that brassy bronze color. So, that is everything, y'all. This is so many things that are in this Magical Mystery Bead Box. And like I said, every month there's a different theme. And some, you know, I haven't gotten all of them, but I've seen reveals of other ones, and all of them are so beautifully curated and perfect, and it's amazing, like the thought they put into each of the things, like these little book covers and the colors that kind of match the book covers or have the same feel of it. It's pretty fantastic. So I want to remind you that if you sign up for a 3-month plan by February 1st, your first box is free. So check that out. Go to the Jessie James Beads site. It should be there. I'm not positive. I'm going to give you looks at all of these, and let me know if you have any questions. I want to thank Jessie James Beads for sending me this bounty of awesome. I can't wait to get designing with it. So I will see y'all with some of that very soon. Thanks for watching.